I'm gonna stay put because of what I'm wearing. Yay. Okay, so I am getting requests on my OnlyFans, and I feel so sad. I feel good because I need requests. Requests help me know what to do. Even like on videos that don't have to do with those things, just me talking like topics and everything. I need information. I need, requests, or, please do a video on this. I need that. So I'm getting some on OnlyFans, and I feel really bad because some of the requests I can't do. Like I talked about, one of the requests being talking, like instructing, JOI. Very difficult for me to do. It's very difficult, so I feel really bad. I did do a JOI video. I don't know how good it was. But I tried. I have to continue practicing that. Talking dirty is something I need to work on. But I'm also getting requests about, I got one request to not put music in the videos. And I'm assuming it's not every video, but like some videos without music. So it's difficult because this is the largest space I have in my house. Well, because it's not a house, it's a studio, and a very small studio. It reminds me of a walk-in closet. So I call it my walk-in closet, and it's full of like stuff because there's no place to put anything. So this is the largest space that I have, and it's not even a large space because I can't go back here. It'll tip over. It'll tip over because it's not a bed, it's a futon. It just tips right over, and it's not just a futon. It is the cheapest futon you can come up with. It's just what we could afford, and not that long after we got it, we needed another one. My daughter has one too. So when I actually do a lot of movement on it, and first you'll hear like a squeaking, but then it gets to be like a buckling. It gets to be, very distracting, not a very sexy sound at all. It's very distracting in a bad way. And so it's so much like it's going to break, and it is. It's like I haven't even had sex in it. Like it doesn't really want me to do too much on it, and so I do, put my knees in it, and I'll crawl around on the bed, on the futon, and it'll sound like it's buckling in. So I will put music to the videos to hide the sound of it. That's why there's always music playing, unless I'm stationary, because there's a couple of videos where I'm just kind of like touching myself, and it's I'm just still, so there's not much, I don't have to cut out anything. There's not any buckling sound. So what's another request that hardcore. I do get hardcore. Somebody was like hardcore, and he explained his hardcore. His hardcore was like, more toys with my boobs, or penetration with my boobs. And okay, that's something I'm comfortable doing. So I tried to do more videos like that. But then, sometimes it's a request. And even more recently, I got one where it's like to put a toy down there. And by myself, like, honestly, I only stay on my C word because penetration is better for me when it's actually a guy It's always been that way. Like for years, even when I was younger, and people would ask, you know, I always like men better than toys. Problem is that I don't actually even do much with men. So the only time I actually get to have penetration is when I'm working like with an agency. But other than that, like by myself, I don't actually, it won't even go in. Like, it won't go in. It'll feel kind of like it hurts. So I can't really do it. I mean, I can try and practice, but I don't know how successful I'll be with that. It just doesn't feel the way you would imagine it feeling to me by myself. If like I was like, if with a guy that I liked and he was, you know, asking me to do that to please him, that would be easier for me. Like he's right there. But on my own, just doing it, it doesn't. So I feel really bad because it's a reasonable request. I just need to get comfortable with it, I guess, and get used to it and get to the point where I can actually get it in there, because it's kind of like my vagina just doesn't want it. It'll just tighten up. And then let's see, I got, what's another request? The music, the penetration, and talking, I guess, talking or, you know, instructing. But I feel like there was one more thing. I don't know. But just, a guy. I get that one. I get with a guy. So I have a friend in Stockton who is a professional, because that's all I can, you know, people will volunteer to do that with me, but I can't just do it with anybody. You have to be a professional. There was a guy who was just like, I don't know what your problem is, because I'm offering myself. I said I would do it with you, and like I just sleep with everybody. That was kind of irritating. Okay, I don't just sleep with everybody. Okay. So, my friend is a professional, but we don't really get together very often. You will see, we actually did something. It was very difficult for me because we've been friends for years and years, and that was my first time doing anything with him. And that was really weird because he's not just on friend level, he's like on brother level. Not in a bad way, because I know that if I didn't have those like brother thoughts about him, he'd be like, I would think, yeah, I hit that. But it was so weird because he is like, you know, I like that he was for years just if somebody's coming over and he's a male, I don't want to be alone in my house with him because anything can happen. But I trust him if he came over by himself and it's just me and him in the house. I trust him not to be trying to have sex with me, and I didn't want to change that. So it was really difficult for me to have sex with him, and he was starting to promote it on his Twitter, and I asked him to hold back because I have to finish. I'm going to go another route with my website because I was going a more safe route, but I can't afford that, so I'll have to go another route. But so that'll be out, and we'll be working together. He can't work with me on this bed because it's a cheap futon. So for both of us, and he doesn't have a space where we can go to his place. So both of us have location issues. We both have to either, you know, one of us or both of us has to be able to fit the bill for location. And also he is representing for the Nubian brothers, which is great. But I have also been told recently that, you know, people feel more comfortable seeing me with, you know, other than black because they can picture themselves in that situation. So he and I are going to be doing stuff together. We're going to be doing more stuff together. But hopefully I can find a professional close to us. And he's having the same issue too. No, he travels, so he gets stuff. But as far as home, he would like a professional that lives closer to us too, a female, so he can have interracial and we can all get together and do our thing. And I need a male like that. But he's going to step in and be my guy, but we won't be able to do it all the time because we have to worry about location. We also have to worry about testing. Both of us have to be tested. And I just want to remind people, some people don't know, and most of you do know, I'm still just beginning. So if you go into this business or any business and you don't actually have the money to start your business, you're pretty much just going to make money to get by and not to actually invest in your business. So it's going to be pretty difficult until you have money to get by and money to invest in your business. So and actually that's with everything. That's with, now I have Africa ASMR too. I'm terrible at ASMR, but there's role playing that you want me to do, and actually even for like adult videos, like some people want me to do giantess stuff, role playing and everything. You might need props and everything. I am just starting, so I'm gonna need help with all that. If there's anything you want to see me wear or see me do and I don't have the props, just go ahead and help me with that. But you got to know, I just can't do those things. So I feel unfortunate because I'm always asking for ideas, and sometimes the ideas come and they're great ideas. It's just that I actually I can't do that. And I feel bad because it might be the simplest thing, but I can't do it because I might not have the simplest thing. But that is, just keep the suggestions going. Just keep those in mind. Keep the suggestions coming. Excuse me. But keep it in mind that I'm just starting out, and as far as me being here right now, it's only been barely enough to pay the rent. So I'm not really having enough to take care of us and invest in the business. So I might not be able to do what you want me to do. And this is my space, which is really half of this because it will tip over. Also, it's a buckling sound, so I can't really do a lot of sound and stuff anyway. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. Bye. Thank you.